Stop overthinking your ability to offer something to the market right now as you are and stack some cash. Yes, I know you have your products and services that you love and you're like, Tiffany, but I have my core offer. But what if you just took these next 30 days and you made a decision to hunker down and create a fraction of that offer, or you came up with something ridiculously new? If you need cash, if you need to put cash in your pocket and you're like, I am at a loss for dollars in these streets, or you have something big you want to get into and you're like, well, damn it, I need more money, but I don't know where to come up with it. Let me just say this. I want you to know that you yourself are an ATM. If you're willing to take these next 30 days and exactly what I give you, you can put money into your bank account and therefore you can deposit whatever you want so that you can withdraw exactly what you want. The name of the game is to make an offer, but make a delicious offer that the market wants right now.
Hey you, welcome to Build the Damn Thing, a place where myself, Tiffany Largy, and our amazing Do the Damn Thing coaches show you how to use your story to build it all. Whether it's your first 6 figures, your next layer of multiple 6 figures, or maybe you're on your way to $1 million. And if it's not that, it's the life of your dreams, where you are free, you are strong, and you are whole. First, we're going to show you how to use your story to build a strong foundation. And then next, we're going to show you how to use your story in sales and marketing to clean up the cracks. And last but not least, we're going to show you how to use your story to gather people. Because truth of the matter is that there's nothing stronger than being connected to people who just understand you as you are, where you are, so you can stop explaining yourself. I want to remind you that now that you're here, you are home, and I officially welcome you to our family. All right, let's get started.
So just stay with me on this, because what's really truth is that I know an offer can change just about everything for you. It could. And it could change everything for you just about now, but it's not. I think people get too caught up in just having the right offer, the perfect offer. If I just have the perfect offer, everything will be great. No, everything is not going to necessarily be great if you have the perfect offer, but everything can be great if you're willing to take the offers that you do have and you say, okay, I've got these offers, I got this offer, and in this offer, I'm going to put this micro version or this temporary version out into the market, and I'm going to get paid. Now, I've heard a lot of my peers or gurus who come around, they're like, oh, no, you need to have just one offer and stick to that one offer and sell it all, your signature offer. Now, I'm going to tell you, yes, that is true. You should have a signature offer, which I'll talk about at some point. But my goal in this particular episode is to get your mind around just having a smaller, shorter offer that could be delicious to the market, that could get you paid today. Sometimes we're in a season where we just need to get paid today. And getting paid today means that we are going to put ourselves in the winning seat of thinking through, okay, how much money do I need? I really need like $13,000 this month because this shit has gone down. And I really, really desperately need for it to, I need to get myself out of the situation. Like, I need to get myself out of the situation. Whether, I remember there was a woman who said to me, hey, my basement flooded, but my first floor of my home flooded because of what happened in my city. Now, yes, she's going to have insurance that's going to help her. But you know what else is going to help her? The additional $7,000 that she needs so that she can travel to another city to go stay with her brother, her aunt, her cousin, her best friend, pick up her whole family. There have been seasons where I've had to pick up my whole family. There was a time this year in which my entire family had to spend probably 2 to 3 times the amount of money we typically do in a month because I got ridiculously sick. And in between driving to the hospital that was 30 minutes away and spending 2 to 3 times more on gas, buying food out a lot because the kids were home and they needed to eat. Regardless of what happened, what I'm going to tell you is that sometimes you're in a season where you just need access to a little bit more cash so that you can float from one moment to the next. Having the right offer is something, but creating a smaller offer is everything. Now, if you help people for 12 months and you're like, I coach people and I help them for 12 months, and then over this 12 months in the signature offer, this and this happens. Okay, great. But are you willing to say this? Are you willing to change it? Let me give you 3 things that you could do right now in the core of your offer. And I'm going to give you an example on how to put it right into place. So I help people build an awesome, I help people with all their content for 12 months and put it out into the market. I charge $20,000 for this and people get the outcome 12 months later and it's awesome. Okay, great. Perfect. Well, what if you took what if you had an offer that was just for 30 days? It was a the crash course of video making 101 where you worked one-on-one with that person for 30 days and you only charged them $1,800 because 2 things are going to happen. One, they're going to get really comfortable with what you do. And then they're going to go, oh, Jessica is amazing in these streets. Mike is awesome. And then they're going to want to work with you even more. And so therefore you're almost acquiring a lead that you spend 30 days working with them and then you sell them into the next step afterwards. And I said $1,800. You could use the same principle and only charge them $750. Now, I don't want you to be a non-for-profit, so I'm not having you work for free in these streets. That's not what we're doing. But I do want to give you the example that whether you went down $750 and worked one-on-one with that person, which could be a win depending on where you were, or you charge $1,800, which is a little bit less than what they would be paying monthly. Either way, for me, you win. Because $750, you might say, well, Tiffany, $750 it's inferior to what I charge. Yeah, but man, if you get 10 people to say yes to you this month at $750, that's $7,500. What are you talking about? Would you shut up for $7,500 for the month? Yes, you would. Who cares about what it looks like to the market? Who cares about people who are like, oh, she's selling her services lower or he's selling it? It doesn't matter. You just focus on getting paid. Just focus on stacking the cash. Don't worry about what anybody has to say because it doesn't matter and they don't matter. It doesn't matter and they don't matter. It doesn't matter and they don't matter. What matters is that you have enough money to do the things in your home that you know you need to do, and you have enough things you have enough things that you're sitting inside of that you're like, oh, I'm going to take control and I'm going to sell. So the other part of this, so I said to take a portion of what you sell and sell it that way. Here's something else. So let's say you're like, I help people get into a relationship and I work with them for 6 months to have better relationships. Okay, great. Now that strategy may not work quite in the space of 30 days because you need a little bit more run rate to help the person and to do a little bit more. But what you could do is have a retreat that's called the How to Get Yourself Ready for the Man You Want retreat. Boom. What? Did you hear what I just said? Yes. So instead of 30 days, you're going to have it in 6 weeks from now, but they're going to pay this month. And you're going to charge $1,000 per person. They can charge in 2 payments. You're going to charge $2,000 per person. You could have it in 3 months from now. But the key is that you start collecting deposits this upcoming month and you start getting paid. That's the key. What's important about this method is that you can't teach me how to get the man in 30 days, but you can get me ready for the man I want. Have everybody get their hair done. Have everybody learn hair techniques. Bring in a makeup artist. Take them into Macy's and show them how to shop and how to look decent and how to stop looking like womp, womp, womp. You could totally do this. Bring in a sex expert, right? I know. Did she say that? I did. I am dead serious. You could so do this. You get 10 people to say yes to you. At $1,000, that's $10,000. Even if you're like, well, Tiffany, I normally have a retreat and it costs me, and I charge $4,000 to the market. Okay, all right, whatever. Just get paid. So often I find that we get caught up on making sure that we are charging the perfect prices and products. And I'll tell you from experience, sometimes you just need to worry about putting an extra dollar in your bank account for that month so you could pay your bills and not default, not be behind, and not be as stressed. And while you're working on the not smaller cash, this is not about reducing the cash. This is about selling the same thing at the same value, at the same dollar amount in fragments so that you could get paid easier, so that you can be more strategic about how you move forward. You could be more strategic as you connect with people who are near you and in the market and who are right there in your audience. You have an audience right now, whether you like it or not. You're either connected to 200 to 1,000 people on LinkedIn, or you're connected to people on Facebook. It feels sometimes that we're making offer after offer after offer. But I'm going to tell you from experience, sometimes that's the season that we're in. And we need to make offer after offer after offer because we need to get paid time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. Now, I, just as much as you do, I want the easier button, but I'm going to tell you there's kind of no easy button in the game. There's only our willingness to know where we are right now and to make a move. And many times me making a small offer or a fragment of an offer has saved me. Boy, has it saved me. It's saved my sanity. It has saved my sanity. Did you hear that? It has saved me emotionally. It has put me in the winning seat. It has allowed me to have the confidence. Now I'm going to show you how this plays out in bigger numbers. We do a retreat. We're like, hey, we're going to have a such and such retreat. It's a speaking retreat. It's 10 people we need, but $3,000 ahead. And we're going to do it 4 months from now, which means you can pay in 4 payments. You can pay $1,000 a month. You could pay $750 for 4 months, but 10 people, and I charge $3,000. That's $30,000 for the quarter. If I mess around and I do that once a quarter, that's $120,000 a year. Imagine if you just put yourself in that cycle to ensure that you have $120,000 a year. All I'm asking you to do with this episode, like my entire want and deepest desire is to plant for you an important seed. The seed that you can right now with where you have and what you have, you could absolutely double down and you could absolutely get inside of you winning at a new level because you have control. And to make an offer, you need nothing more than to write down what you're going to help the person do for X amount of dollars and then be clear when you're done that the X amount of dollars are going to be a slam dunk experience for you. This is so good. I am stupidly super excited, and I absolutely can't wait to hear how you use this. Create a micro offer and create one with confidence, whether it's a retreat, a workshop, or you're going to help that person intimately, one-on-one. What I am here to tell you is that your number one goal, baby cakes, is to get paid and to start getting paid now.
I hope that episode was amazing for you and you are closer to building the damn thing. I can't wait to hear what your thoughts were, what part you loved, and the action that you're going to go take, because the truth of the matter is that the person who wins is not the person who gets there first. It's the person who takes action first. Now, I've got a gift for you, and it is at www.stracthustle.com. It is imperative that you run there and you see all types of goodies, starting with the 7 must-haves that you've got to put when telling your story. There is so much deliciousness awaiting for you. I would love nothing more than for you to go ahead and give us a thumbs up and a 5-star review on not just this episode, but this entire series of How Do You Build the Damn Thing. Like always, if there's anything that we can do to make your weekday or month better, please let us know. And more importantly, I can't wait to see you live. Whether it's at Do the Damn Thing Live or in one of our communities, or maybe you're just hanging out with us on social media. What I know to be true is that I am meant to connect with you somewhere, and I can't wait for that day to happen. And more importantly, I can't wait to see what you build.